As the days grow shorter and cooler, many Alabamians find that their minds begin to wander, often winding up out in the woods somewhere about 20 feet off the ground. If you're one of them, you know that bagging a trophy buck is not the most important part of the hunt. It's coming back home safely.
Each year, more than 500,000 people in Alabama do some type of hunting. That's about 10% of the state's population. Besides its recreational aspects, hunting provides a number of benefits, both to the economy and the environment.
So in addition to the $1.3 billion impact that hunting has to Alabama's economy each year, it also has several important ecological and environmental impacts as well. First, it helps with overpopulation. This can be anything from reducing the number of human-wildlife conflicts to helping slow the spread of disease. Additionally, it helps support a lot of conservation efforts through funding of research and conservation programs.
Experts say hunting is a sport that's safer than badminton or bowling. Last year, there were just 15 accidents, none that were fatal, and that continues a downward trend. Still, there are 4 simple things hunters can do to reduce their risk of becoming one of those statistics.
Always wearing a full-body harness if you hunt from an elevated position the entire time you're off the ground, including climbing up or climbing down. Keeping your firearm pointed in a safe direction. Wearing hunter orange if you're hunting during gun deer season, either a vest, hat, or both. And then also just making sure you positively identify your target before you shoot and what's beyond that target.
Captain Futrell says more hunters are wearing safety harnesses, but they're not all using them properly.
They're not connecting to that harness until they get set in their position. So if we could just get more people connecting to the tree the moment their feet leave the ground, that's the biggest one. 90% of falls happen either going up or going down. So you need to stay connected to that tree the entire time you're off the ground.
Alabama's Department of Conservation and Natural Resources maintains over 750,000 acres for wildlife management. In addition to your hunting license, it only costs $16 to hunt there. They also offer classes for folks who want to hunt but have never been before. And there are 2 options for finding out more about hunter safety.
You can take it either all online or all in person. So depending on your schedule and how much time you have, the online portion, there is a fee for those courses. You can take them an hour at a time though, so it's convenient. You log in, you log out. This time of year we have in-person classes as well, and so those are good for people that want a little hands-on, personal, one-on-one instruction, and we have those throughout the state as well. It's an 8-hour class, normally on a Saturday. Sometimes they'll do it 2 evenings during the week.
Captain Futrell says most accidents happen when a hunter gets in a hurry. So make a plan, take your time, and keep your cell phone in your pocket just in case you need to call for help.
Know your limitations. If you're climbing and you start thinking about how high you are, stop. You're out there to have a good time and you want to be safe and come home to your family.
Welcome to Alabama's Smart Yards. A combination of hardscapes and plants give a garden character. Today, Lucy Edwards will talk about the unique features of ornamental grasses.
Ornamental grasses are an attractive addition to landscapes due to their variety in shape, size, and form. Growing from 15 feet tall to low ground covers, there is a grass for almost every landscape. Grass forms vary from small mounds to fountains and tall verticals. Their colorful plumes and arching foliage add texture to the landscape, often providing winter interest to your garden. Their fall color can range from golden yellow to red-orange and even purple depending on the species. Uses in the landscape are quite diverse. Their growth habit, foliage color, and flower make for an excellent accent plant. Grasses may also be used in place of smaller shrubs, in perennial borders or hedges, and in container plantings. In some instances, grasses can stabilize soils for erosion control or cover a bare area under a large oak tree. Growing conditions are similar for most, requiring full sun and well-drained soil. Established, sun-loving grasses are drought tolerant. Sedges and rushes are grass-like alternatives that thrive in moist, wet environments. Varieties of fountain grass, muley grass, and Mexican feather grass grow well in Alabama. However, be aware that a few grasses commonly used in the landscape can have invasive tendencies, such as maiden grass, pampas grass, and weeping love grass. With so many varieties, grasses provide landscape interest in ways that few other plants can. Consider incorporating ornamental grasses the next time you're selecting plants for your garden.
What we eat, what we wear. It all starts somewhere. And if it's good, it usually starts with a farmer. And that somewhere is right here in Alabama. In a field, in a barn, on a tractor. Right now, there's a farmer starting something good for all of us. And it all starts right here in Alabama.
There's no such thing as downtime when you own a farm. This is your land. You tend it and try to get the most from it, no matter the weather or time of day. It's been that way for generations. And for generations, your local quality co-op store has been there for you, with a full range of agriculture supplies and services, from feed to fertilizer, seed to grain storage, and the right hardware for any application. You'll always find what you need, plus friendly, knowledgeable advice at your local quality co-op store. There's one near you.
For more Simply Southern, follow us on social media. And while you're online, visit our website, simplysouthern.tv.net. Simply Southern continues in a moment.
Sweet Grown Alabama, we just saw it as such an amazing platform to be able to market for farmers and small Alabama businesses.
Being a niche producer, a commercial mushroom laboratory, it's very important that we kind of get the word out about who we are. And Sweet Grown has been monumental in helping us do that.
I think just support your local community, your neighbor. That's the backbone.
Discover what's growing in your neck of the woods at sweetgrownalabama.org.